Well, it makes a while I haven't seen you, but welcome back to a new art video. I am Naomi, my channel is Naomi's Ellipses, and today we are going to mix charcoal drawing with digital drawing. I haven't uploaded a lot of videos because I'm currently working on a lot of different projects, but today I am happy to see you again. And as usual, I had this image in my mind, and I thought it would be perfect to draw it in charcoal. But my skill in charcoal are not quite good yet, so I zhuzhed it up with digital drawing. But before we go, please consider subscribing, and if you like the video, feel free to like it and share it. Okay, let's go. It was time to get the charcoal out again. It made a very long time that I didn't use it anymore. I do still enjoy sketching with it, but it made a while I didn't do an entire drawing with charcoal. So I installed myself comfortably and started sketching. I haven't even started yet and I'm already exhausted. It's like 9 p.m. right now. And oh my god. So let's start. I felt all the month when I didn't practice drawing in charcoal. I feel like the sketch was mostly to get reacquainted with charcoal. Its harshness, softness, messiness, everything. But I also did some research on how I wanted the drawing to look like at the end. Okay. Let's stop for the draft. Okay, here's the draft. I'm definitely going to get much darker in the final project. Here was just like to see how to apply the things and where the light would be coming from. And yeah, I think you're seeing kind of like the image already that I have in my mind, but yeah. I think I'm going to start on the real one now. Fingers crossed. Despite the fatigue, I went on my way. Because I was determined to finish it that same night. So I added layers upon layers, got my fingers dirty, and sipped away my bubble tea. There are still a few things I need to figure out. For example, I still think that the drawing is not dark enough. I still haven't found a way to make my charcoal very dark. As a result, it makes my light area not very vibrant. But I really enjoy the very organic nature of that drawing. All these clouds took my mind away from all those focus-orientated projects that I have today. After a few hours of relaxing clouds, I was finally done. So unfortunately, my camera ran out of battery, so you didn't see everything. But here's the final result, just with the charcoal. And I had so much fun painting that one. Or not painting, like drawing this one. And look at the tiny people in the corner. I love them. There's even a tiny dog. So I just need to sign it and then it will be good to go. Call it a day. I tried to take the best picture of the drawing, but please be gentle with me in the comments, because I am not a photographer and it shows. But I imported my crappy photos in Photoshop and started to play with the different modes. I already had a color in mind. I needed to find a blending mode that would make the white of my drawing disappear. It's a pretty cheap hack to remove the white this way, but I tried to do it a little bit more professionally, and it just didn't work. Once I found the perfect blending mode for my liking, I started by darkening the area I wanted to be darker. I don't know if it was the right way to start with this drawing, but it worked for my brain. I think my biggest challenge in this digital painting was to be able to recreate that cloudy texture that was so easily done with charcoal. But I kept working at it, and eventually I managed to do something decent. After that, it was time to tackle the most important part. The part that I was not able to do in that charcoal drawing. The neon light. Because I was not able to get that very, very dark building, I could not make that number 13 pop. But now that I'm working with a medium that I'm much more used to, I made the number 13 pop. Let's not forget our tiny people, and let's darken them up too. And just like this, my drawing was finished. Not quite. I did want to add some movement to it. So let's go comp it. I swear, sometimes I think I draw backgrounds just so I can comp them. If you're not sure or you need a refresher on what is compositing, please feel free and go watch my other YouTube video about the goddess of the city night. There were two things that I wanted to add to this background, but it came with its own challenge. You see, usually when you paint a background for animation, it will be in Photoshop and you will have different layers. But here, I just draw it with charcoal and there's absolutely no layers, beside the one I added during the digital process, of course. So I had to find a way to make it move but keep that illusion of 3D and having different layers. First, I added some flickering to the light of the number 13. Then, it was time to add some movement to the clouds. So as usual, I used the liquefied pen tool. I find it a little jarring because the pixels become a bit too big, but I still love it. But that's it. I don't think it needed a lot, so I didn't add much more. Well, that was a quick one. But before we go and watch the final result, please consider subscribing, and if you enjoyed the video, feel free to like it and share it. Okay, let's go.